See, the Most High, he's strange, man. He'll kick you in your behind and make you and force you to see him. Like I heard a brother bringing out, you got these brothers that lead the truth, and they come back 4 years later, 4 Passovers later. Hey, Shalom! Yeah, I'm tell me I'm trying to break it down. He said, where you been, brother? Where you been? He got tattoos all down his neck. You know what I'm saying? He got the latest Nikes on, but he catching hell. That's all the front. He wearing that to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? But really, he been unemployed for 3 years out of the 4 he been missing from the Most High. You understand? And you see, it's just the same thing, you know. Can't even look you in your eye. You know what I'm saying? You know when a brother left the faith, he can't even look you in your eye. He go, hey, Shalom, y'all about shit like that.
Yeah, you know? You got that.
Yeah, Joe, I see you sit at the camp going, Joel. Oh, wow. They can't keep it together. You can't, you can't leave this and go out there and cope. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, he kick you behind. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing, you buy real estate or you start living that good life, the Most High take you through the storms.
That's right.
Read it again.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame. And that's what you see on CNN, Fox, CNBC. You see shame when the Most High tear their behinds up after these storms. Check it out. You understand? We lost everything. And I don't know where the dog is at. We left him behind and you know.
100 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, and not just the white man. You see what happened in what island got hit real bad?
Bahamas.
The Bahamas. You seen that? Oh man, and they had dead bodies everywhere. The news wasn't reporting on the amount of dead bodies that was floating all over the place. And they was going, oh Jesus, what happened, man? And Most High was, oh man, Most High is terrible, man. So he gets you if you unruly and you don't want to follow the word of the Most High, he gets you.
That's right.
Come on.
That they may seek thy name, O Lord.
See, and that's what it's about, seeking the name of the Most High. Even the devil and the heathens, the Bible tells you they're going to seek the name of the Most High in judgment day. They're going to seek it, you understand? And they're going to serve us. Come on.
Let them be confounded.
See that? Read that again.
Let them be confounded.
And we're seeing that now, you understand? But when that storm hit, the confusion is even on a higher level. But right now, they confused, man. They confused and they front. They trying to act like they got it together. Trump talking about he going to do this, and the Republicans are going to do that, and the fake news CNN is just talking this. It's bad. It's really bad. And Mark, you know, in the spirit of the Most High, I may speak as a fool. When we leave here, you're going to see more storms. You're going to see another tragedy happen. You watch the news. A lot of you, train yourselves to watch the news. The news, man, is like a soap opera now, especially with this idiot Trump in office. Right. It's like a damn soap opera, and it's crazy. Everybody's lying. Everybody's lying. Tweet, and I got him on my Twitter. Man, that guy don't sleep. He's like a robot. Right. Sometimes he'll put out like 10 tweets. You understand? He really don't sleep. Come on.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame. And on one side, he's going to put a lot of brothers and sisters and the so-called white people to shame that love this system, that reject his word, who are sinners. He's going to put a lot of people to shame. Come on.
And perish.
Right.
That men may know that thou whose name alone is Yahweh.
Right, and that's what it is. The Most High, he's king. And the Most High, he's the Lord of all lords. And his son Yahushua, he's the king.
That's right.
He's the king. You got to respect Yahushua. You got to love Yahushua. And you got to model yourself and your families after Yahushua. And I know it's hard. It's damn hard. It's hard for me. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. You understand? You can model yourselves after Yahushua, who they call Christ. It's not impossible. All you got to think is, all you got to do is use simple logic. Is this better than what's out there? You understand? Is it cool and comfortable here? Or is it worse out there? That's all you gotta do. Come on, brother.
The Most High over all the earth.
See that? And the Most High, he is over the earth. That's what the heathens, they don't respect the Most High. They think that the Bible is fake and we should follow Allah. And you have the Hindus, they have the elephant with 16 hands. Then you have Rastafari and Haile Selassie. Nobody respect the Bible, man.
Right.
But you brothers and sisters, but they're going to learn to respect it. The Most High is tightening that noose. They're going to learn to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High and the wisdom of the Most High.
All right, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart. Arise ye and depart.
The Lord said, arise ye and depart. Depart out of what? The ways of America spiritually. Right. Come on.
For this is not your rest.
And America is not your rest. You know when you run in a race and you get tired and you just rest? a lot of brothers and sisters, they resting in real estate in America, politics, drugs, wanting to be a movie star, wanting to be an athlete, you understand? But the Most High said, this is not your rest. You are brought here in captivity. We are being punished by the Most High. We ain't supposed to be comfortable in here to the point where we forget the Most High. Right. That's what's happening. You got a lot of so-called Negroes and Hispanics, they've become comfortable in America. They're out of their minds. Then you come along and they say, damn girl, you even have legs? All I see you wearing skirts all the time. And damn brother, what's up with that beard and that afro? You know, they judge you like you doing something wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong, you living the Most High. And that can wear you down after a while if you're not strong. Because when close friends or family members attack you and try to work your mind, that demon works your mind, it can weigh you down if you're not strong enough. But if you're reading your Bible and you studying and you standing strong and you holding on to that which you have learned, because we read in the book of Revelations 2:25, you're a champion of champions spiritually. Read it again, brother.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10.
Bring it out.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
The Lord said, this is not your rest. Come on.
Because it is polluted.
It is what?
It is polluted. It shall destroy you.
And you see a lot of so-called Negroes destroyed. You see that, right, sister?
Even with the sword
So
of destruction.
there you go. So now the Most High, he loves you. There you go. So, and let me tell you this. No matter how bad it gets, the Most High, he has the doors open, man. You understand? You ever walk by a house and you see the lights on, it's late? Damn, what they doing up late? We up here late because the doors is open. The Most High is out here to open the doors for sisters and the brothers, the weed brothers back there like you. You understand? You understand? The Most High, he's merciful. You understand? Give me Jeremiah 4:1. Somebody get that real quick.
I'm in Jeremiah already.
Get that, Jeremiah 4:1. The Most High got it open for you, sister. You understand? And you ain't just walk up here, the Holy Spirit brought you here. We know this. Because you know why we know this? You know how we know this? Because we used to be just like you. I used to, man, I was a groupie. I used to follow the camps everywhere. And then the Spirit brought me in, and the Spirit might want you in here. You understand? Read that real quick. I'm going to show you something. Read this.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 1. If thou wilt return, O Israel.
Read it again.
If thou wilt return, O Israel.
If thou wilt return, O Israel, you are Israel. The so-called blacks and Hispanics are your brothers. We are Israel. And the Lord said, if thou wilt return, O Israel, come on.
Saith the Most High.
Not me, the Most High sing it. Saith the Most High.
Return unto me. And if thou wilt put away thine abominations.
There's a stipulation now. You just can't return to the Most High. You got the wicked church people saying, come as you are. Come as you are. Where's that in the Bible? Come as you are. Come as you are. It ain't in the Bible. You understand? But the Lord said, read that part again.
If thou wilt put away thine abominations.
So your abominations is homosexuality, the white Jesus, Islam, Buddha, different religions, being a whore, being a freak, being a porn star. You know, I could go on all day. This is all things we indulge in, man. So the Lord said, what?
If thou wilt put away thine abominations.
You will put away thy abominations, come on.
Out of my sight.
The Most High, he sees everything. Out of the Lord's sight, come on.
Then shalt thou not remove.
Then you're not going to be removed. Then the Most High going to bless you. You understand? You a sister too. We ain't looking at you like we better than you.
That's right.
We love you. You understand? And we love the weed brothers back there too. You understand? But you gotta change, man. You gotta change, man. You gotta change. You know? I used to love weed at one time. You understand? When I learned this, I used to come to class high. You understand? Then the Spirit got on the teacher. He just read through all the weed brothers that was coming from Brooklyn and Harlem. He read through. He said, "You brothers better stop coming here high." And that was it for me. That was it. No more weed after that.
That's right.
You understand? So you know, I can stop, and these brothers can stop, because you got brothers from all walks of life up here. You got gangbangers, you got drug dealers, you got thieves, car thieves, hustlers. You got all that here. But the Most High, he can change you. That's right. The Most High can clean you up and change you. You understand? So anybody can change, and the Most High, he's that merciful. The Most High, he brings the storms, and he ain't just a beastly killer. The Most High, he's mercy too. He's mercy too. What you got to do? Somebody have something? Yeah. Come on.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 9. For ye are not as yet come to the rest and the inheritance which the Lord your God giveth you. For ye have not yet come to the rest and the inheritance which the Lord your God giveth you.
Meaning you're not at home yet. When the Bible talks in the New Testament about a sojourner, here's a temporary rest stop for you, man. You understand? This ain't, you ain't supposed to be comfortable here. You're supposed to be in your mind, all right, I'm going to work like a slave. I'm going to take my punishment. But when Christ come back, Yahushua, we getting the hell out of here. We ain't going to be here long. You understand? I don't think we're going to be here long. You know what I'm saying? I think on one day, That sky gonna crack open, and Yahushua gonna come with the angels and destroy this place. Get that in Isaiah. Hold your precept. Get that in Isaiah 66, verse 15. Yahushua, Christ gonna come back. This ain't gonna last forever. You understand? And the white man knows this. The well-educated ones. The white man who calls himself a Jew, the well-educated ones, they know you the Jews. They know it. You understand? And you got all this information now on the web. The white man's, one of his biggest mistakes was to create that YouTube and that Facebook. He was an idiot when he did that. The Spirit of the Most High made him make a dummy move on that. Because now even you got white people saying we're Jews. You got white people going to the archaeology and proving who we are. You understand? So there's no reason to be this dumb and not know who you are. You understand? There's no reason for that. I'm an Asiatic black man. I don't care what the white man says. I'm an Asiatic black man. And the black woman, she's God. You understand? You're out of your mind. Hold, we got a plethora of information all throughout the web. Hold on, read it.
This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 14.
15.
Okay, 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire. For behold, the Most High will come with fire.
You gotta believe that. The Most High gonna send Yahushua with fire.
That's right.
And this whole fire is a cleansing agent, a cleansing tool.
That's right.
When you bring that fire on faggots, lesbians, drug dealers, weed smokers, all that get burnt the hell up, man. Could you imagine that? When the power grid shut down and the lights turn off and everybody's running around scared, they can't handle that. Imagine the day of judgment when all the lights go out and people in their hearts, they know it's this judgment day. Even though they rejected the Bible, they just know this is the end. You know how fearful people gonna be? And you can't do a damn thing. You gonna run to the white man, he gonna be scared. He ain't gonna be able to help you. Your guns ain't gonna help you in that day. And you see the angels coming, and you see Christ, and you see the men of the Most High, like us, we were like happy that the Lord is coming and not scared like them. They gonna want to learn then. Hold on, read it.
Oh, other precepts. This is Isaiah 66, 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with
what?
To render his anger.
To render his anger. The Lord gonna be angry. Come on.
With fury.
With fury. He ain't coming back nice. Ain't gonna be, well, brother, I didn't know, and I didn't know where the school was, and the brothers wasn't in camp that day. It ain't gonna be that day. It ain't gonna be that. Or the woman, I committed adultery, but he treated me wrong, and he didn't have a good job, and this brother that's sneaking around with different women. There ain't gonna be no excuses in that day. It's gonna be too late. The show gonna be over. It's gonna be over. You ever try to go to the store and you run, and the guy's there, he turn the sign over, no, we closed, no more. You know, that's how it's going. You felt bad then, it's gonna be worse, that's man. Right. It's gonna be real bad. It's gonna be, there you go, game over. You understand? And your hearts, not you brothers and sisters, but the ones who reject the Bible, their hearts are gonna melt in their chest, man. Yeah. They're gonna be sorrowful. You understand? How can we learn now? I want a Hebrew name. It's going to be too late in that day. The horse is right there, brother. It's too late now. I got to go, Read that.
And his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword would the Lord plead with all flesh.
Plead with what?
Plead with all flesh.
Is that just the white man? It ain't just the white man. He said, with all flesh. The Lord going to plead with all flesh. Because you got wicked niggas, excuse my language, you got wicked niggas among us too, You understand? The white man, he's a devil, but you got some wicked, terrible niggas, man, that kill. I read it, and you got young brothers raping 80-year-old women. Yeah. Who does that?
Or punching them.
Or punching them. Like, a lady walking with $2 in her pocketbook. Knock out. You hear on the news, women got knocked out, 82 years old, only had $2 in her pocketbook. Who does that?
Demon.
A devil does that. And it shows you the signs and times we in. That's how wicked it is now, man. You understand? Come on.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And what?
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. You can get your precept now. The slain of the Lord shall be many. I'm coming to you. The slain of, and that's 2/3 of our people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So this is not a joke. This is real.
Ezra, this is Ezra chapter 9 verse 7. Since the days of our fathers have we been in a great trespass unto this day.
And we are. You understand? We broke the commandments of the Most High. And we got to take it in the chin. We got to take the L. You understand? In other words, picture yourself in a boiling pot. And you gotta stay in that boiling pot to judgment day. You can't get out, oh, it's too hot. So not having money, that's the heat. You understand? Being sick, that's the heat. Being miserable, that's the heat. Losing your job, that's the heat. But you can't jump out the pot. You gotta train yourself to stay in the heat.
Yeah.
And the only way that's gonna happen, you gotta read, you gotta study, you gotta go to class, you gotta be in the camps. You gotta exercise your spirit in the Most High. You gotta live, sleep, and eat Yahweh Shai. And I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight, because I get lazy sometimes. But you gotta try. It's better to go forward, inch by inch. If you can't do foot by foot or yard by yard, you covering ground.
That's right.
You can't jump out the pot. You understand? The Most High, He uses fire to refine gold. You're that gold. So the impurities come out of you through the heat. So your tribulations make you stronger. When you get over losing your job, you become stronger than when you lose the next job. When you get sick and you get better again, you get stronger when you get sick again the next time. You understand? When you get angry at someone and you humble yourself and train yourself to humble yourself, you're getting stronger. So that fire is a purification of the Most High's gold, and you're the Most High's gold.
That's right.
You got to train your mind like that. You got to read your Bible every day. Every day. Don't say your Bible's too big if you can't carry a Bible. You got a Bible app. I got 3 Bible apps on my phone.
Right.
There's no excuses. In the day of judgment, ain't gonna be no more excuses in that day. I forgot where it was at. Read it.
And for our iniquities have we, our kings and our priests, been delivered into the hands of the kings of the lands.
And there you go. Because the white man, he has kings. Elam, the East Indians, they have kings. You understand? But it's worse than that. We ain't just in the king's hands. We under the worst people on earth, the dirtiest people on earth. When's the last time you been in a Chinese restaurant? You see how filthy them damn people are? They giving you all kind of garbage and rat and dog hind leg and all kind of crap in there, man. There's some filthy damn people.
But Jake still eat that.
When I go through the hood, I'll go past a Chinese restaurant, and the windows are so dirty it looks brown, man. But I'm like, how the hell are you gonna eat in there, man? You know Feng Li don't give a damn about you. He just use the same old grease from last year and fake rice. I saw a video with fake rice, man. You eating that, man? Oh man, the Most High, he's terrible, man. I don't know how the hell they eating there, man. You know, and I'll be with some brothers, yo, let's go in here. And I'm like, nah, I ain't on there. They think I'm acting bougie. I ain't eating in that place, man. Because the hood brothers eating there, but they get all kind of cancer and infection from that food.
I seen a video of them taking a ladle and taking the grease out of the floor and putting it into containers to make your food over again. Moab don't give a damn about you. He was mopping the wall with and took the mop and started cleaning the woks that he feeds you out of, man. Stop eating these people food, man. Make your food in your house.
And you talk about these people love us and we teach hate.
Right.
We teach hate. They don't eat that garbage. They say, oh, give it to nigga, you eat that damn thing. You eat, you know, good food, make it strong. You understand? That's damn garbage. I can't remember the last time I ate Chinese food, man. You understand? But the nations, they hate you, man. And like the brother read just now, the Most High gave us into the hands of their kings, but it's even worse, man. I don't know how you got these brothers talking about we should love them. I don't love no damn Chinese man. Get the hell out of here, man. Are you crazy? You'll be out of your mind, man. That's the enemy. That's the enemy. You got something? I got something.
Jeremiah 5, verse 26.
Bring it out.
For among my people are found wicked men.
Read it again.
For among my people are found wicked men.
And that's the damn truth. Somebody give me Jeremiah 9:4. You got wicked people among us too, man. You can't trust nobody. The Most High tells you that. Unless they're in the faith. And you sure they're in the faith. But the Lord said among his people, there's more. The Most High said, for among his people are found wicked men. Come on.
They lay wait. As they set snares, they set a trap. They catch men.
And that's what's happening. They catch you on drugs. They catch you in pornography. You got women that's, when I was coming off the airplane, they were talking about trafficking. You understand? You got women that's actually being used as sex slaves, man. You got all kinds of things happening behind the scenes that we don't know about, man.
DJ Kid.
Oh yeah, what about this DJ Kid guy, man? Now this guy, white boy, rapper, okay, people love the heathens. This rapper, they claim this guy slept with 600 black women and gave them AIDS. 600 black women, you understand? So those same women are going to lay down with other dudes and give that infection to those other dudes. And when you go to the Google it or YouTube it, you see all these celebrities and rap stars with this white boy.
Right.
Oh, and when he takes off his hat and they have his mugshot, he look like a dirty, stinking, nasty, wretched white man. A regular white dude. But he put on the hat backwards and he's with the rappers.
He cool as hell.
He's cool as hell, and then women just flock to him. But that disease is gonna spread, man. What's that?
Nick was probably smoking.
Hey, oh yeah, yo son, you smoke this, yo get the white boy get some. He cool, he cool. Yo, Rakim, I'm telling you, he cool, good DJ. You know, never trust the enemy, man. And you got these women just laying down with this dude. Famous women too. That's famous rappers or so-called famous. So that's gonna spread. That's gonna spread. He ain't the only one, because I saw other stories with men and women with AIDS purposely spreading that out. And you know why that's happening? The Most High is killing that whoremongering spirit, man. He's killing that. You can't just have loose sex before. Before you could just walk down the street and have sex and go home and drink tea and the day was over and you just do it again the next day and keep getting away with it. Then the Most High in the 80s, he brought the AIDS out. Bow! So now you want to have loose sex? I'll give you AIDS. You understand? And back in the 80s, that's before some of y'all was born, if you even lost 10 pounds, oh yeah, that nigga on AIDS. You know? Either you on AIDS or you smoking crack. Remember crack? Oh, you know why you look so skinny, man? You know, you all right? You say, all right, yeah, on crack. You smoking. You know, but most times bringing back the AIDS again, man. And Atlanta is big on AIDS, man. It's
crazy.
Oh, give me the stat. The statistic, we were talking about it. You got it? 1 out of every 2 black homosexual males has HIV. That's from them. That ain't from like us going to find what we like. The AIDS truck that they got up there in Midtown gave us that stat.
On top of that, 8 out of 10 men in Atlanta are gay. So you got to think, all these men that come home to their wives, they came home to after they was with Steve.
There you go.
There was, what's the name of that club over there?
Bulldogs.
It was that Bulldog.
He's like really evil. That brother went in front of the strip club and started blasting the women over there. But you got to do that, you know, because you know what the Spirit showing me? You know what the Spirit showing me now? When we get on our people, we got to come a little harder on them now. The Spirit is showing that because the times is changing, man. It's changing.
Shema. Y'all not feeling the word? It's a lot of conversation. Can y'all hold it down?
That's the homeless people in the
But
back.
I mean, these are serious times we're in, man. AIDS is no joke. AIDS is a curse, man. And it's a horrible way to die. You lose weight. You can't control your bowel movements. Your skin just mess up. Most High is terrible. He put the spirit on the white man to create that thing. So the Most High, he's no joke. So, I was talking to his sister one time. I said, do you realize, she was going back and forth with me. I said, do you realize if you kept the commandments, or people kept the commandments, all the problems that they have in the world they wouldn't experience? You couldn't get AIDS because you would just be with that one man, and you wouldn't get AIDS if he kept the laws. You understand? You wouldn't get sick that often because you would be eating the right food. You would be following the dietary laws. And if you kept the high holy days instead of the wicked pagan holidays, the Most High would bless you. You understand? So if you follow the commandments, you'll be good. You understand? But people don't want to do that. What you had?
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 4.
Bring it out.
Take ye heed every one of his neighbor,
Right.
and trust ye not in any brother.
And trust ye not in any brother. You understand? Especially the white man. But trust ye not in any brother. Read it again for them.
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 4.
Come on.
Take ye heed every one of his neighbors.
So you got neighbors. The so-called Dominicans are your neighbors. The so-called Puerto Ricans. So-called Puerto Ricans are your neighbors. So-called black man, he's your neighbor. But the Lord said, put not your trust in any neighbor. Come on.
And trust ye not in any brother.
And trust ye not in any brother. Come on.
For every brother will utterly supplant.
Every brother will supplant. They're going to run game on you. Whether you're a brother or a sister, they're going to run game on you. Come on.
And every neighbor will walk with slander.
And every neighbor going to walk with slander.
That's
you know.
right.
And hey, slander is big in Israel.
Big.
Big time. You understand? Come on.
Verse 5. And they will deceive every one his neighbor.
And they will deceive every one his neighbor. Go back to what you was reading in the Jeremiah again. Understand? About among my people. Yeah. Understand? So you can't trust nobody unless they're in the word, and even then you got to watch them and make sure they're in the word.
Prove a friend.
That's that. There you go. Prove a friend. You understand? Read that.
Jeremiah 5 verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
Read it again.
For among my people are found wicked men.
For among my people are found wicked men. Go ahead.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
Meaning a trap. Come on.
They set a trap. They catch men.
You hear the wolves out there? Come on.
As a cage is full of birds.
The Lord said, now the Lord's comparing wicked men to a cage that's full of birds. Come on.
So are their houses full of deceit.
And that's what you got. Their houses, or their spirit rather, is full of deceit. Come on.
Therefore, they are become great and waxen rich.
Because they're stealing and they're robbing and they're taking advantage of people. They become rich and they're waxing great. Come on.
They are waxen fat.
Right.
They shine.
Right.
Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Right. So they exercise their spirit on how to rob and steal and take advantage of brothers and sisters. It ain't going to stop. It's going to get worse as we keep going on. Get in the New Testament, Matthew 24:10. It's going to keep increasing. Yes.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 25.
Bring it out.
Withhold thy foot from being unshod, and thy throat from thirst. But thou saidest, there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go.
So the hope is in the Most High. The hope is in the scriptures. The hope is in the Most High. You got to hold on to that hope. If you lose hope, it's a wrap. A lot of brothers and sisters, they lose hope, and it's a wrap. You got to have the hope, and you got to exercise yourself in the Word.
Those are lost patience.
Yeah, 24:10. That's
This
a
is
good
the
one.
book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 10.
Come on.
And then shall many be offended.
See, and many are offended when they hear the word. Oh, what's that? I don't want to wear a dress, and I don't want to grow a beard, and I don't want to keep Sabbath. No, you can't go out on Friday. So they get offended when they hear the word. In other words, when you have to change your lifestyle and live a righteous lifestyle, a lot of brothers and sisters get offended. A lot of you have tried to bring your family members in the church.
Right.
You know, that's too hard. I can't do that. You know, they don't want it. They can't cope it. They can't cope with it. That's that hot fire again. You can deal with the fire because you've been dealing with it for a while. So you comfortable with the fire. You know, at some point until a new flame, or till the flame goes up. But a new person, they get in that flame. That's too hot. You know, and they can't deal with it. So they get offended. Read it again.
And then shall many be offended.
Come on.
And shall betray one another.
You see that? And shall betray one another. Come on.
And shall hate one another.
Come on.
And many false prophets shall rise.
And we're seeing that now. We got all the false prophets out there. You see them YouTube videos with the guy that was in the coffin and they brought him from the dead?
Hey, the new one is the lady, her arm. Hey, that lady don't got a bone in her upper arm. She did that miracle like twice in 2 different churches, man. And then you read the comments, Jake is losing his mind. And that's Ham. What do Ham know about the Bible, you know?
And they throw water on the arm and she's like...
And just extending it.
Scam, man. Scam. False prophets, man.
That's awful.
You know, I saw one with a guy, he's punching this woman in her stomach and did a side mule kick. Boom. Knocked her on her behind.
You see him throw over the chairs?
Yeah.
Threw into the chair.
Like a WWF wrestler, man. So you got all kinds, and our people eat this garbage up, man. They eat this up, man.
And Esau laughing, you know.
And Esau's laughing.
Read that one again.
And then shall many be offended, Slakia, and many false prophets shall rise,
right,
and shall deceive many.
And shall deceive many. Come on.
And because iniquity shall abound.
So what's iniquity?
Sin.
So the abound means to grow, and we seen that. Look at all the homosexuals coming out blatantly now.
It's crazy.
You drive in certain neighborhoods, you see the gay flag right out there like the American flag now. It's not bad now.
There's an Edomite that he didn't come today, but he usually runs down the street half naked with a big
flag.
Gay flag.
With pantyhose on.
And in New York, every Halloween they have a parade down in the village, and I'm gonna try to stop saying faggot because you understand? But them gay people, man, they have a big parade.
And he appears. That guy, we had trouble with him many days.
Oh yeah?
Big sodomite right there.
I don't know.
The Most High did that?
Yeah, man, because you better stop that if you're doing that. Because the Most High, you don't respect no gay business. The Most High don't respect it. Like you said, I watched a video you did, and they were saying how the penis expands the anus to the point where it stretches it out so much that it opens it up so that disease go up in there. A penis don't belong in your behind. A penis don't belong in your behind.
Can we say something about that lady, that van we talked to? Who was with me?
That's the video I'm talking about.
Yeah, the lady said, oh, well, you know, when homosexuals have sex, they get micro tears inside their body. So we giving them condoms and giving them and letting them know their status so they could be more careful. I said, hold on. Why won't you tell them to stop doing that? And the woman got upset and got offended. She got offended and said she don't want to talk to us no more. Because we suggested that they stop having sodomite sex.
And at the hospital where I work, I heard a doctor say this weekend, I'm not here to cure nobody. I'm just here to treat it. I ain't trying to cure. I'm not here for that. We don't treat, we cure. I mean, we don't cure, we treat. That's it.
There's money. I was in the hospital one day, and the doctor comes in. The doctor's sewing up my hand, and a dude comes in with a briefcase. He was pushing. He was saying, "Don't use that painkiller. We got a new thing that's on the market. It's all a hustle. It's all a hustle. If you had a cure for all diseases on the planet, and you try to leave here, they try to kill you when you walk down the block.
They killed the sister on the airplane. The sister was on an airplane flying from South Africa. They said she had a cure for HIV. She had a vaccine for it. And her plane crashed in the Atlantic Ocean and never found her.
That's why Dr. Sabi's not with us. You understand? There's big money. There's big money in war and medicine. What are they talking about in the election? Healthcare. That's one of the main things they fighting over, healthcare. Who gonna get free healthcare? How much we gonna spend on this? They know damn well the pharmaceutical companies and the insurance companies are stealing money. It's all corrupt. But they pretending like they care about the sick. Man, you got people that can't even get treated and they die. They die in this country. You have veterans that put their lives on the line over there in Iraq and Iran and come back here and are laying on the corners of these streets right now, out of their mind. This is an evil damn place, man. It's an evil place. And to believe in this, you gotta be crazy.
God. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. I'm going to start at verse 59.
Bring it out.
It says, "Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and end of the long continents, and sore sickness, and of long continuance. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law. Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed."
That's heavy. That's heavy, and that should scare you, man. Yeah. That should scare you. You know, I'm not the healthiest person on earth, but I'm kind of like on a health thing now, man. Because you gotta be like that, man. Feng Li, the Chinese restaurant, I don't even deal with that anymore. McDonald's and all that, I don't mess with that, man. You know, and like the brother said, try to train yourself to cook your own food, man. You'll save money and it's healthier. You save a lot of money.
Salaki, I saw a post on Facebook that said 90% of the food that we see in stores wasn't around 100 years ago. And it all makes you sick, so why are we eating it? Like you walk around the supermarket, everything on the inside is basically just like cardboard, it's trash. Like the cereal and all of that stuff.
It's got sawdust in it.
You know what it is? It's because we work like slaves and you just want to eat real quick so you can go into bed and get right back on the plantation again.
Get right back to work.
Yeah, everything is fast. That's why they got the dollar menu. They make that real easy to eat that poison. You understand? I'm not telling you I eat pure. I eat pizza every once in a while, you know. But I'm telling you what it is. We in the rat race. The brother said he had some cereal and he read that there was metal in the cereal, so he put some of the cereal in a bowl with some water and took a magnet and put it by the cereal. The cereal followed the magnet and moved this thing, man.
It's iron filings because the machines that make the cereal that grind up the grain are getting old and starting to grind against each other. So the blades are micro-chipping, like little small chipping into your cereal, and it adds up over time.
And they know this, they just don't care.
They're not gonna make
why should I make a new machine when I could just, I know who's eating this, so I'll just poison these people.
In the 80s, the women, they had a problem with...
It's the cereal, Wheaties.
Wheaties, that too?
Wheaties has that problem.
Okay, I better stop eating Wheaties.
Honey Bunches and Oats.
Slacky's a
Who's that?
Cheerios, Honey Bunches and Oats.
Right.
Damn, Cheerios got that?
Yes. I did it over the weekend, man. I did the test over the weekend.
What about Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms got TSP in it.
Lucky Charms got pork.
Triphosphate sodium or something like that. It's called paint thinner.
Hey,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, all them cereals polluted, man.
Hey, also, your ramen noodles is unclean.
Come.
You can't eat ramen noodles because they got they're made in a factory that deals with shellfish. Wow. Your ramen noodles is unclean. Your nice in ramen noodles that the college special, you can't eat that. That's unclean.
In baby food, they got lead and arsenic now. So y'all got babies. Go out and get yourself some vegetables and grind it up. Just do it yourself.
See, and that's hard because when you're working, you're tired.